All right, so both Game 4s of the NHL Conference Finals have concluded for Game 4, and we now know who's going to represent the Western Conference in the NHL Stanley Cup this year. As far as the Eastern, we have a tied-up series 2-2, so one series that was very one-sided and then one very close series. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Colorado Avalanche sweep the Edmonton Oilers in an absolutely crazy Game 4 in Edmonton, where the Avalanche scored 4 goals in the third period. They won in overtime over Edmonton, and they're going to be heading to the Stanley Cup and have a shot to win it for the first time in like 20 years. I think over 20 years at this point. So, yeah, anyways, they win 6-5 against Edmonton. Let's get into this game. This was an absolutely crazy game, like I said. Very, very crazy back and forth moments. So, in the first period, Cale Makar got the first goal for the Avalanche. They went up 1-0, so they already had a good start. But Edmonton was pretty good at responding in this game. Hyman scored for them in the second period. That was close to halfway through. Nugent Hopkins scored as well, and that made it 2-1. And then McDavid scored. So they went up 3-1, scoring on the power play, and they had scored 3 unanswered goals at that point. Edmonton had a good response. But in the third period, Devin Taves got a goal to bring it within 1, and that was just about 30 seconds into the period for Colorado. Then Hyman got another one for Edmonton, so they went up 4-2, and they looked pretty promising that they could win this game. I mean, obviously, if you're down 3-0 in a series, usually teams are motivated, but also at the same time, teams know that defeat is near, possibly. So Gabriel Landeskog got the goal for the Avalanche, and that brought them within 1 once again, and then Nathan MacKinnon tied it up. He's been absolutely beasting. Then towards the end of the game, Colorado actually took the lead with a 5-4 lead it was, and Mikko Rantanen scored that goal. Zach Kassian, though, tied it up for Edmonton, and eventually this game would go to overtime. But Arturi Lehkonen got the walk-off goal for Colorado to win the series and take them to the Stanley Cup. I think Colorado was a team that a lot of people, including myself, was expecting to make it, and yeah, they're going to go, and they have a shot to win it. I think they have a very good chance. And yeah, so next we have Tampa Bay and New York. Obviously, very interesting series. New York took the first 2 games at MSG, and then Tampa takes the next 2 at Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay. So really goes to show, I guess, how important home ice is. I don't know, maybe it's a coincidence, but Tampa Bay ties up the series at 2. Pretty dominant game from them. They only allowed 1 goal. Shesterkin, not his best performance for New York, but anyways, in the first period, Pat Maroon, who is trying to win yet another Stanley Cup. I believe he's trying to win his 4th Stanley Cup in a row. He obviously won with the Blues, but he got them their first goal for Tampa, that got them out to a good start. So then eventually Kucherov scored in the second period, made it 2-0 Tampa. New York was really just not getting it to go on offense. Steven Stamkos got another goal, making it 3-0 Tampa Bay. Then eventually, Artemi Panarin did get the Rangers on the board. It took quite a while, but it eventually happened. But with about 9 seconds left in the game, Andre Palat won the game with the empty net goal for Tampa Bay. So on one hand, we have the Colorado Avalanche in the finals, and then we have 2 teams really duking it out, Rangers and Tampa Bay. I honestly have no idea. I think this series is a toss-up. Might go to 7 games. Definitely going to go to 6, but might go to 7 games. Probably will. Maybe home ice is really that important. We'll see. Road teams in this series haven't won a game. So, anyways, guys, those are the NHL matchups for the Stanley Cup playoff Game 4s of the Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals. So let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, peace out.